Okay. Hello, I'm David Folsom. I'm introducing silver moon mushrooms and what I'm going to be doing at my place here in the future. Right now, what I've learned to do in this class and what I'm going to be doing here soon to this project is, what I've done so far is I've planted this apple tree. I've built rocks around this to kind of keep it from eroding because my yard is at a slant. And right in through here, I'm going to be planting mushrooms, myceliated little mats of mushrooms. And on the outside, I'm going to be planting comfrey to cover up the tops of the mushrooms to let the mushrooms grow through. I'm also going to be putting irises around the comfrey to keep the deer away from this little apple tree. I intend on placing stones similar to this right here to block some of the drainage and reroute it and run a little bit of the water off this way. Run another tree right here off of the drainage of it with it so it'll water itself right through here. And build the same thing with the mushrooms, the comfrey, the irises, and the apple tree. Same with this spot over here. And then there will be 3 apple trees in the front yard. This will be where the third one is. Then there will be 3 cherry trees right through here. Same thing. In the future, I'm going to change this into a water catchment system for a small garden that right here that will feed my family. It will have like a square foot garden style hucaculture bed, and place 2 logs right here and build it up and use this as a primary watering source too. I would be using fungi and decomposition of rotted materials and things that I rake up and mow from the yard and composting. This cannot be used as a rain catchment system. This one can be, and diverted off to a rain catchment system over to here. This is the north side of the building. Right here is where a chicken shed is going to be and a rabbit hutch on the side of the chicken shed. And that will be a ready source of nitrogen. And because I have trees, I am going to plant blueberries in this area as well, because they have kind of a unique level of well, the blueberries need the pine needles. And in this area is going to be a mushroom stack with shiitake mushrooms, and I intend on having 5 stacks, and each stack should produce at least 20 pounds of mushrooms over a year's time, easily, once they start producing. Then I will have a small compost pile on this side and a hucaculture bed all the way down almost to the fence. And another mushroom bed, strawberry bed just like this, just the same right here. On each side of this, I intend on putting a grapevine. Now each of the foods that come off of this is going to feed my family. It's also going to go to farmers markets. And I intend on trying to get as much produce as I can off of it. The grapes are just going to be something that's like a bumper crop. Something that's just something for fun, Nothing serious, just for fun. The strawberries, on the other hand, are going to be something else that I intend on selling at the farmer's market. And I don't know what the local prices are yet, because they're just not producing as abundantly the very first year. But this is the very first year of these coming out. These runners right here, these can be made into whole other strawberry plants just by themselves. That's a whole other strawberry plant. I've got 4 strawberry plants I could sell right here, just as soon as I put them in a little bit of dirt. Easy as that, or replace any of the places that are bare just by taking these little runners off and knowing what the plants do. I've also paired it up with oyster mushrooms. Throughout the hay I have myceliated oyster spawn, and they should bear fruit next year, early in the spring. Now, I do believe in the no harm approach, just like how surgeons and doctors do. You do want to do no harm. I also believe in recycling and taking care of the environment and doing my part. Each of the things I try to save are things like these, because I am crafty enough to soon enough turn these panels into a greenhouse. At Silver Moon Mushrooms, I really want to introduce myself to people and try to get them enthused about